Well, today is Monday, September 19th, and I have been working on this project since the last week of April, not continuously, because I was doing digging, and so I needed it to have rained recently for the ground to be soft, but not so recently that it was mud. So we had a lot of rain earlier in the year, and then we had a lot of dry. So it's been sporadic. But yesterday, I actually made the breakthrough, the big breakthrough, which was to cut through this euonymus vine, which is really very, very fast growing and very thick and stubborn, and was really wrecking the place. And so it took a great deal of effort to get through that, to cut through this. I used various tools and a lot of poking and pulling and just generally not having fun. So I took off the two drain pieces and the long drain pieces, and finally got through. There's more to do. I want to dig out the whole thing. I want to dig it out, and I'm digging out everything else around here. Earlier in the year, I offered to people to come and take the irises, which people did, and then there were a few left for me to dig. There's a problem here because there's a volunteer tree that's really just too far in under the azalea bush and too deep. I did have a go at digging it out earlier in the year, and apparently I didn't go enough in the root because there is a regrowth, so that's a problem. And I cleared out a little bit of this, kind of surface-wise, but there's a tree and another bush, and then unfortunately there is poison ivy in between, so I'm going to have to do this cautiously. And I dug over here too. You know, this is all nicely finished at one time, but you have to keep after stuff, and I wasn't well enough, and the people that I hired to do stuff did kind of a it'll look good until I get away with my money job. So I have more to do. I took the you see these pavers here, and I had to take these out to dig stuff, and there's more to do over there. And I'm going to try not to think about that too much right now, because that's how I wind up causing myself some problems, is I think, oh my gosh, I've got to take care of that one, and run over there and do something, and then that leaves something else not done. But at the same time, I have good reason for doing that, because if I can get something that's growing while it's small, it is much less of a problem than getting it when it's big. So I will interrupt myself on something to run over and take care of something that I think will become a larger problem later. But, well, it doesn't always work out that way, does it? Anyhow, I've got some more to do over here, but it's already quite warm. The sun is around to this side, as you can probably tell. And so I'm going to give myself some rest today, because that was quite a lot of pulling yesterday, and I don't want my thumb to decide it hates me more than it already does. See, that joint over there swells up. That one and the lower one down by the wrist doesn't really swell, but it gets kind of upset with me. So there's a lot more to do, but not within the next 5 minutes, as I like to say. Okay, well, hope you're taking care of yourself and having fun. Bye-bye.